This is the flag of the Amazigh, the indigenous people that have occupied North Africa since, well, pretty much forever. Fueled by couscous, these famous merchant nomads once linked the Mediterranean world with sub-Saharan Africa, fought against the Roman, Arab and French empires, and now battle for recognition in their own countries. They called themselves the Amazigh. We know them as the Berbers of North Africa. Berbers have a unique culture and language, separate from their Arab neighbours. Their history reaches back thousands of years before Islam arrived in North Africa. The Berbers inhabit a region now known as the Maghreb. The Berbers call it Tamazra. Tamazra stretches from the Siwa oasis in Egypt to the Canary Islands, and from the Mediterranean to the Niger and Senegal rivers. This area covers a territory that's over 7 million square kilometres, meaning if Tamazra were a unified country, it would be the 7th largest on Earth. In the Berber language of Tamazight, Berbers use the name Amazigh to describe themselves, which means free or noble men. The word Berber comes from the Greek word barbaroi, which means barber in ancient Greek. The Berbers were famous throughout the ancient world for their amazing hairstyles. Ow! Fine. This isn't true. Barbaroi was actually used for people that didn't speak Greek. The Berbers had many alternative names in the past, such as Libyans, Numidians, or Moors. With the arrival of the Arab Muslims in the 7th century, the word barbaroi took on an arabized form, al-Barabir or Barabira. Europeans learned this from the Arabs and would refer to them as Barbary, which soon became Berber. In recent years, Berbers have been trying to get people to stop referring to them as Berbers because of the implication, so I'll attempt to say Amazigh for the rest of the video, and I apologise to them for what I'm about to do to their language. The Amazigh have lived in North Africa since the dawn of recorded history. A precise date is difficult to grasp because Amazigh history was passed down orally, and most written records come to us from foreigners. The ancestors of the Amazigh have been in the neighbourhood for about 12,000 years. Genetic evidence shows us that most Northwest Africans, whether they consider themselves to be Amazigh or Arab, are of Amazigh descent. Early Amazigh likely entered into North Africa in waves from the Middle East, East Africa, and across the Straits from Iberia. The first written records of the Amazigh living in the Maghreb come from the Egyptians around the 13th century BC, which is 3,310 years ago. The most notable Amazigh group from this period are the Meshwesh, which is a fantastically fun word to say. Meshwesh. The Meshwesh would conquer and rule Egypt as the 22nd and 23rd dynasties. Throughout their history, the Amazigh have endured the many conquerors of North Africa. The Carthaginians, the Romans, the Vandals, the Byzantines all invaded, and each one found themselves hounded by the Amazigh. These states could control the cities on the coasts, but outside, the Amazigh held power. Because of their ability to withstand the harsh deserts and mountains, the Amazigh could always retreat, regroup, and later launch fresh raids on their invaders. The Amazigh strategy seemed to be to simply wait them out, until their invaders' empires eventually collapsed, even creating their own states in between invasions like Mauritania and Numidia. The ruins of the Mauritanian capital at Walili, near modern Fez, are still an extraordinary sight even today.